Well, February is Black History Month, and here at CBSN New York, we're highlighting stories of African-American history and accomplishments, past and present. As part of our commitment, we invited several artists to tell the stories of Black trailblazers in spoken word. It's a form of rhythmic poetry written to be performed, and this is Queena Bergen.
I've been doing spoken word for about...
Black history teaches a younger generation that they could do it too. That we are more than just pieces of a diaspora scattered across a timeline. It taught me that we could be the rose that grew from concrete where every syllable would resonate, each one sounding like ancestral wisdom. But can't you see? Black history is our history.
Wow, that is amazing. And we're joined now by Queena Bergen. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Well, thank you very much. It's a pleasure.
That was absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
And now tell us, how are you bringing, history to life for young people?
For me, it's through my poetry. I like showing people my experiences. I like talking about past triumphs and some of the victories that we went through. So poetry is definitely my way of bringing history to life for a younger generation.
Yeah, we were talking a little bit before this, your interesting path of becoming a professional poet now, and congratulations. You were started off as a software engineer?
Yes.
Quite the jump. How did that happen?
So ironically enough, I think my transition was inverted. I've always been a poet and I turned into a software engineer. Like, as any struggling artist, you go through this phase where you have to pay your bills, you have life that happens, and technology was a way for me to be creative, but also to actually have like a career in it, because nobody thought that a poet could have a career. So that was probably how that switch happened for me, and then it all took off from there. Poetry
is always inside of you. Software necessarily isn't.
100%, because I could create poetry the same way I can create a mobile app or a website. It's all art to me.
Wow. And you actually performed 2 other selections for our public service campaign. So let's listen into that.
Have you ever heard a success story from slave to self-made millionaire? Madam is a name only given to authority. You will address her accordingly. Madam C.J. Walker harvested one of the most poignant topics, that your crown is well endowed and your beauty has value. Black history is our history. Revolution without representation is unrealistic. Whether a stage play or a big motion picture, he helped shape the narrative of all future Black characters, paving the way for them to move through the industry with safe passage. The first Black actor to win that Academy Award, and his name is Sidney Poitier. Black history is our history.
I'm so blown away by this. So now tell me, what is it about their 2 stories that spoke to you specifically?
Wow, I think Sidney Poitier is like such a profound person, such a profound actor that really showed what it's like to represent yourself on and off the screen, which is something I feel like is going to transition any generation. And then Madam C.J. Walker, it's so profound to me now because it's like she's an entrepreneur, It's like you get these things about generational wealth, about starting your own business and starting your own path, and that's like those are the 2 big nuggets that I take from both of those historical figures.
Wow, well, you are obviously very talented. And Queena, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
And we'll be covering Black History Month all February long. To see more stories, you can head to our website, cbsnewyork.com.